is stuck. Chuck loves chewing gum. He loves the look and feel of shiny colored gumballs, the tutti fruity flavors, and how the gum feels bouncy in his mouth. But best of all, more than anything, he loves blowing bubbles. He once blew a bubble so big he almost floated away. He even showed his dog Mitzi how to blow a bubble. For Chuck, gum is fun. One day, Chuck and his friends Callan and Blake were having a bubble blowing contest. Callan blew a bubble the size of a baseball that was pretty sweet. Blake blew a bubble the size of a basketball that was even sweeter. Chuck put a handful of gumballs into his mouth and started chewing. In a few minutes, the gum was nice and springy just the way he liked it. He closed his eyes and on 1, 2, 3, he started blowing. Callan and Blake started giggling as the bubble got bigger and bigger. It got so big they couldn't even see Chuck anymore. Their eyes grew wide and they both said, "Wow," when Chuck's feet left the ground. The more Chuck blew, the higher and higher he soared. Both boys started running underneath him, cheering and waving as they ran. A few minutes later, a fluffy white cloud drifted by and Chuck with his giant pink bubble bounced into it and got stuck. Callan and Blake stood watching for a few minutes before they realized Chuck was stuck. When Chuck looked down, he saw that kids from all over the neighborhood were watching him and wondering how they were going to get him down. Ginger spoke up. "I'll fly my kite to Chuck. He can climb on and we'll pull him in." All the kids agreed, and soon Ginger was back with her kite and running along, getting it up in the air. The kite began flying, but then the wind suddenly stopped and the kite tumbled to the ground. Next, Stephanie had an idea. "I'll go get my trampoline. Veronica, grab your pogo stick, and Ben, bring your kangaroo." When the kid came back, Stephanie said, "Okay, the trampoline goes first, and then the kangaroo on the pogo stick. Then tell your kangaroo that as soon as he's high enough to grab a hold of Chuck and put him in his pouch." Before long, the kangaroo, jumping on the pogo stick on top of the trampoline, was bouncing high and mighty. Boing, boing, boing. After each bounce, Ben's kangaroo reached as best as he could, but his short little arms just couldn't reach Chuck. Finally, Vincent said, "I got it. Meg, find all the pillows you can and pile them up here. I'll pop the bubble with an arrow. Chuck will land on the pillow pile." In no time flat, Meg had a nice pillow pile made, and Vincent was back just like the Indian he always wanted to be, face paint and all with bow and arrow in hand. "Okay, here goes," said Vincent. With that, he pulled back the arrow and let it fly, and fly it did. It flew so far no one ever saw it again. Nicole said, "Try another one, Vinny," but Vincent's one and only arrow was long gone. The children stood wondering what to do next. Just then, Chuck's friend Perry came riding up on his pet giraffe, Mariam. Before anyone could say anything, Chuck pretended he was a fireman and slid down Mariam's back and onto the ground. "Chuck is not stuck anymore!" The end. About the author, Tim Zarnicki likes to write. This is his first book. All the characters in it are family and friends. About the illustrator, Brittany Hinks is an award-winning fine and commercial artist. Her work has been in galleries across the country, and her shirt designs have been sold at national retailers. She loves illustration and especially children's books. You can view more of her work at www.brittanyhinks.cardbymate.com.